Hello, my friends. This is Andy coming to you from Yorba Linda, California, and I'm just had a chance to sit down and begin to watch this video that the union put out with this retired principal by the name of James Bell. James Bell apparently worked at Valencia High School for 30 some odd years, and that's the only place he worked, by the way, and never worked in the school district. Has always been a union supporter, union hack. And 10 years ago, he retired. And I'm not sure if anybody's heard from him for the last 10 years, but suddenly he comes out of the mothballs. The union brings him out of the mothballs because apparently he's the only person they could talk into sharing an incredible amount of nonsense. I'm only 7 minutes and 20 seconds in, and so far I've not heard any facts or truths, or they've not shown any documentation to support what they've talked about so far. And that is, the title on its own is like the longest title that you've ever seen, but it's Placentia Yorba Linda Unified School District is being dismantled. I would like somebody to show, again, we have never seen anybody show how it's been dismantled. They talked about hundreds of teachers being fired. We've been able to show you that 0 teachers have been fired. They've told you that they've all resigned or retired because they were too scared. It was a dangerous place to work, and yet we were able to show you the documentation that fewer teachers have resigned and the same amount of teachers have retired as any other year, the normal amount, which was something like 25 or something like that. And so that falsehood went away with facts. Again, we show you the receipts. They just come up with these words like dismantled. So no teachers have been fired, and they've been trying to tell you that. They say, well, they've left because they're scared. Well, that was proven wrong. That's not true. He then comes on and says that 25 administrators, apparently, I'm not sure exactly the words he used, at admin, I think that's what he called them, 25 admin have left. And that's not true. 5 that we've been able to track down as far as principals and vice principals have left for another reasons. Joey Davis was offered a promotion and he chose to leave to go to Brea Linda. Okay, he was incompetent and we didn't like him. He harassed 2 police officers so badly that they filed a complaint against him for a hostile work environment. And so nobody really cares. Somebody the other day said he was beloved, and I said, again, beloved by who? I don't know one person that beloved him, and he's gone. Another principal that I have from previous notes, he decided to go to a different school because it was closer to his house, and another other ones. I'm not going to go into it all now. I just want to come on and kind of share with you the first 7 minutes of this video, not share with you the video, but my thoughts on it, and then he said something that Dr. Chernus and Leandra Blades hates kids and hates parents, which is really strange. That would somebody want parents' rights for children to make sure that they were cared for by their parents and not stolen or kidnapped by the state? Is that somebody who hates kids, or is that somebody that loves children and loves parents and the family environment needs to stay intact? It is just the exact opposite. So it's just interesting to see this 10-year retired principal who was not around during the time that we began to understand what was actually happening in our schools. I'm sure he's going to talk about CRT. He wasn't around when CRT was a thing in our schools. He wasn't around during the debacle of masking and 6 feet apart and keeping kids out of schools longer than they should have been. He was not a part of that. He was not around. So he knows nothing of why parents in the Placentia Yorba Linda Unified School District have risen up to make sure that our kids, because we love them, put people in place who love the kids and love parents and want to make sure that things are going in a way of education and not of indoctrination and not of harmful subject matter. Pornography in schools. I doubt that pornography was in the schools when he was around. It's possible that it was. We just weren't aware of it. And maybe he promoted it and wanted it, and maybe that's why he's upset, because he maybe liked to have pornography in the schools with kids. I don't know. But I'm beginning to get a bunch of information people are sending me about this particular man, James Bell, um, and and some interesting things about his coaching style as a basketball coach. Um, uh, I'll leave it at that until I find out more and get more players who come to me and say, tell me what I've already heard about who he is as a coach, um, and and it's very interesting that they've chosen this person. I'm getting things sent to me, information. Teachers are extremely upset about what he had to say because teachers that are currently working, not retired 15 years ago, teachers that are working now and saying, who is this guy and why is he saying this? Because the last thing that is happening in the Placentia Yorba Unified School District is dismantlement. Teachers are staying. Teachers are getting raises. Teachers are seeing amazing things happening in the school. And here comes this guy, James Bell, 10 years after retirement, who wants to now come in and destroy the progress that is being made at Placentia Yorba Unified School District. They say, we don't think so. And they are giving me tons of information that I'm going to have to sort through. It may take a while. I may have to do several pieces on this because this video is actually about 41 minutes long. And again, I could not get in 7 minutes where it was just a, if you can see me struggling, I'm struggling not to say certain things. I'm trying to be very nice about this. And the woman, I don't know who this woman is, but she needs to take better acting classes because her acting is horrible. She takes these deep breaths when he says, I don't know whether I should say purge or dismantle. And she goes, yes. Just like, what? You got to wonder how many times they practice this because it is all BS is what it is. So far, only 7 minutes in, it's BS. And it's designed, the teachers union has become very good at designing things, posts and videos to start off with just the most horrendous words to get you, the viewer, the parent who has kids in school, to think that there's something actually bad happening in PYLUSD. And it's not happening. And they want you to believe it so badly. But yet we keep coming up again with proof that what they are saying is not true. And so I'm looking forward to getting through. I just got so many things I have to read through about James Bell. So far, it's very entertaining, James. You probably should do some soul searching. I understand he's going to put another video out. I can't wait to see that one. That will really cause some of these people that know him well enough. I understand his advisor is Joey Davis too, which makes me laugh because he's using the most incompetent principal that I'm aware of that has been in our school system here in PYLUSD as his source of information. The guy who, again, just... I'll leave it at that. He just is not the person you want to go to for information about what's happening in our schools, and he's not liked. And I love that they use beloved for him as well as Joey Davis. So you can see where the teachers union is. They are really upset that their power is being taken away, and all the things that they would hope to do, bring abortion centers into our schools. Yes, that's what they want to do through community schools under the guise of community schools. They're going to bring abortion centers into the high schools. They want to stop having the pornography taken out of our schools. They want to make the bathrooms communal for both boys and girls. They can use them together. They want to be able to only one gym for both sexes. That is their goal in the end. But to them, us stopping that as parents who care about our kids. Leander Blades, Todd Frazier, and Sean Youngblood, and Dr. Chernus and Dr. Gates, they love kids so much that they say, no, we are not allowing men to go into the locker rooms and take showers with the girls in the locker rooms. We don't want them going to the bathroom even in the neighboring stall. We don't want men going into the girls' bathrooms. We don't want men competing against girls and girls' sports. The answer is no. And so I just want to do this preliminary video to let you know. Stand by and watch for future videos where I will begin to dismantle this James Bell character who, again, should have just stayed retired. But again, like many of the other retired teachers that are coming to the school board meeting, they are coming up to the podium and just spewing hatred nonsense about about the people that really are making a difference in our school district and making it so much better. We've had declining grades for years. They are finally going up. We've had declining enrollment for years. It is now finally going up. The teachers have not received a raise in a very long time. They are now receiving raises. We are now hiring more teachers than any other school district around us. 93 at last count. No other school district is hiring teachers. Every school district is firing teachers. So if that to them is dismantlement, then maybe we need more dismantlement, because we're dismantling the teachers unions hold on our school district, and we are doing some amazing things. I say we because I feel like the parents here in the school district have really taken charge, which is fantastic. And that's what the trustees are. The school board is the voice of the parents. And it should not and never should have been, because it was the voice for the teachers union. The teachers union has the teachers union. They don't need also the school board. The school board is the parents. The parents are the school board, and that's the voice of the trustees, and that's who they're listening to. Well, two aren't, but the other three are. And so, okay, that's it for now. Stay tuned for more information on James Bell. He's a hoot, and we'll be talking about him just a little bit. And it's going to have to be piece by piece, because he says so much nonsense that I don't think I can do it all in one video. All right, my friends, we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.